Hey guys, it's Bob Ferngren, and I'm back with another 8-minute video on network marketing. My heart, my prayer, my desire would be that my long-term experience, 19 years in network marketing, can help cut down your learning curve. So in a previous video, I talked to you about, look, don't overthink the reach outs or the talking to people. Hey dude, would you be interested in some extra income? Hey, do you keep your options open for extra income? Hey, my team's growing and I'm looking for a few people right now. I thought of you. Would you like to have some extra money coming in every month? See how easy that is? See how easy that is? That's easy. We always talk about, oh, this business isn't easy, but it's simple. Bull crap. It's easy. You just got to open up your mouth, and look, they're either going to be interested or they're not. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. So get over yourself and just start, hey, sharing your opportunity. Look, if you own the business and you needed some people, owned a brick and mortar business and you needed some people to work for you or to be on your team, however you want to describe it, what would you do? You would recruit them. If you were a softball coach and you only had 7 players, what would you do? Go out and play without enough people? You go recruit some people. You would open up your mouth and say, hey, I got this softball team. You want to come play with us? Well, I'm not very good. That's okay. Come on, we'll teach you. Well, I'm not very good at selling. Come on, we'll teach you. God, you have to get over yourself, okay? This is not difficult. But I think the number one reason people don't keep it that simple and easy is because they're afraid of what happens if they start asking me questions. What happens? What do I do? Well, I'm going to tell you what I do. You can do whatever you want to do. I'll tell you what I do. I set up meetings. I'm not unprofessional, sloppy, and trying to do this on the fly. I don't disrespect our industry, nor my potential prospect by trying to, puke some stuff on them on the spot. I set up an appointment like all professionals in all industries. I set up an appointment and I'm in control. I don't have to give that person more information. I just need to qualify them. Hey, would you be interested? Yes. Great. Can I call you tonight at 9:00? How about if we go to lunch tomorrow? Are you available to do a Zoom? And then you present more. That's all. Okay, so all right, I'm over that. I need to set a meeting. Right. Then they're going to ask me questions. No, they're not. You're asking the questions at the meeting. You ask the questions. You have the opportunity and the power, right? So I believe in a little bit of small talk. If someone's giving you some time, you need to be caring enough to want to know more about them. So I do simple things like say, hey, well, tell me, are you married? Do you have any kids? How old are they if they have them? What are their names? What do you do for a living? What does your spouse do for a living? And what's your favorite color? Now, I'm just kidding about that, of course, but I get those are conversation starters. They don't need to just be thrown on a call and be saying, okay, here's how you sign up. You have to build it's called relationship marketing for a reason, okay? So spend some time there. And then eventually we'll go, okay, so, you told me you were interested in extra income. Is that correct? See, I haven't even presented the company yet. You told me you were interested in extra income. Is that correct? Yes. Well, how much money a month would make a difference for you? And I'd listen. Now tell me, what are you going to do with fill in the blank on what they told you how much? What would you do with that extra money every month? And you listen. And you listen. Now, you have to drill down, and you're going to have to work on this because people will tend to give you superficial answers like, would you be interested in extra income? Sure, isn't everybody? And I always say something like, well, I don't know. I'm not talking to everybody. I'm talking to you. Would you be interested in extra income? The next question is, well, how much money a month? And when they tell me anything I'll do, I go, you don't really want me to stop this conversation and give you $1, and because I know anything won't do. You're not going to put any time, effort into anything for $5 a month. So how much money a month would make a difference? Now, what would you do with it? Oh, I'd pay some bills. And then I'm an adult. I'm like every other professional. So tell me, are you meeting your monthly obligations, or are you falling behind? Is there any debt in your life? Do you have credit card debt? Do you have student loans? I ask the questions because I care about them enough. And you wait till you get to the end of this video. I'm going to tell you why this all works. And so the whole time I'm listening, and then I'll replay it back to them. So you told me that you want XYZ per month so that you can do whatever with it. And, I also asked them, how soon do you want to be earning XYZ per month? So they told me they want to be earning it in 6 months. So you told me, let's say it's $1,000 a month to be able to get out of a part-time job. So you told me you wanted an extra $1,000 a month to be able to replace your part-time job so that you can spend more time with your children. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. Okay, so now I have all the keys. I've got the keys to the kingdom. I know what they want, when they want it by, and what they're going to do with it. So I've repeated it back to them. Now, would you be willing to put in, if they told me $1,000 a month, that's probably, 4 to 6 hours a week. Would you be willing to put in 4 to 6 hours a week? And I'll explain what that means. That means actually, talking to, following up, introducing me to people, all those things. Would you be willing to put in 6 to 8 hours a week to get that $1,000 a month? Just gain some more commitment. And then I finish with this. So if I can show you a plan to help you get to that 1,000, and you and I are going to work together, would you like to know more? I just got permission to show my plan. And now I tell them about the company a little bit, because I'm not selling them the company. They're buying into me. I'm selling them me. But I tell them a whole lot about my story. If I was brand new, I would tell other people's story. I'd be sharing I'm excited about my goals and my future, but I would share other stories, but I'll tell my story. I might tell another story or two, and then I share our system, how we win here, how simple, how easy it is. And I go, look how it worked for you. I met you. We became friends. I shared what I did. I invited you to a meeting. I've introduced you to my coach, sponsor, mentor, and now I'm presenting an opportunity to you, and I promise to work with you through this process to help you achieve your goals. Pretty cool. Okay, let's go back to the questions real quick. Would you be interested in extra money every month? How much money a month? What would you do with it? And how soon do you want to be earning that? Now, here's the key. You're getting answers, and if you're listening attentively, your heart's connecting with theirs. But the most important thing that's happening, you can't see. It's happening in the unseen world. Those questions, and when they speak the dollar amount, and they add a date to it, and they tell you why, the belief begins to grow. Well, what if I could earn an extra $1,000 a month? Wow, what would that feel like if in 3 months or 6 months I'm earning that extra $1,000 a month? See the hope beginning to grow in them, and then they begin to see what happens when they're out of that part-time job. You have to understand things happen on the seen surface and on the unseen. The better you are at asking questions, the more that's happening in the unseen world, because you're causing them to think, face their own reality, and then speak their preferred better future. And it begins a feeling in them. Now, you've got to do third-party credibility tools, more exposures. It could take 5, 7, 8 exposures to someone before they're a yes. But your job is to plant those seeds through questions, allow that hope to grow, do your great follow-ups, connect them to your leader, and amazing things happen. But so many things happen in the unseen world. Hey, let's go.